guys, welcome to today's video. I just filmed another video, like a throwback kind of video, and I talked about this product here, which is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in beige, and I've just put it on now, and honestly I'm obsessed with it. Like, it's kind of sticky and very shiny compared to like a lot of things I wear nowadays, but I love it. I just love the shade. I love how it looks on camera from what I can see just in the viewfinder. And it's just so funny. I haven't used this for so long and I'm just loving it. So just wanted to quickly mention that. But today's video is going to be a bit of a little update on things I've been loving. I really wanted to do kind of a shorter video just about some of my current favourites. And so I've picked 5 of my current drugstore favourites. And I'm just going to go through them in this video and kind of talk about why I love them. I tried to pick out some things which I haven't really mentioned before. I obviously have loads of like all-time drugstore favourites which I kind of mention on a fairly regular basis, so I tried to pick out 5 things which I do love but I haven't necessarily talked about before. I've got 5 plus 1 extra because I wasn't really sure if it was drugstore, so I'm just going to mention that too. The first favourite which I've really been liking recently is this from L'Oreal. It's their Infallible Mattifying Primer. I've not had it for too long, but I've honestly used it every single day since I bought it. I think drugstore primers can be kind of hit and miss, but I think this is just a really great all-round primer. It's kind of a silicone texture. It's just clear, as you can possibly see there, and it's just that kind of silicone type feel. I really like it. I find that it just kind of smooths out my skin really nicely and makes my foundation go on smoothly, and everything just looks flawless from the get-go. I think I'm going to be using this for a while. Honestly, like I said, I've used it every day since I've got it. It's just really easy to work with and just a great all-round primer, and like everything in this video, it's going to be really affordable. The next product I'm going to talk about is something I've had for quite a long time, but I feel like I've never really mentioned it. It's definitely a staple in my makeup routine. It's a lipstick from Revolution. Makeup Revolution, I think it's just called Revolution now, and it's in the One. It is one of my perfect nude shades. It's just this really pretty nude, peachy shade. That's what it looks like. I think it's really great for fair skin tones. If I don't want to think too much about my lip colour, I will grab this. It's one of my favourite lighter nudes. I really love this. And I think these lipsticks are like £1. This was £1 when I bought it. I don't know if they've gone up since then. But really, you can't go wrong with the Revolution. And it's a really great formula. It's very creamy and it's like extremely pigmented as well. I definitely should have mentioned it more for how much I use it. I've got 2 eye products. I'm going to mention this one first. This is from Max Factor. It's their cream eyeshadow. It's one of their excess shimmers. This is in the shade Copper, and it's this really pretty colour, and I haven't mentioned this for a while, but I really like it. It gives such a shimmery base to your eyeshadow. Sometimes I find that cream eyeshadows, you can wear them alone and obviously they do the job, but a lot of times I use them as a base, and I find that some bases don't really make a difference in terms of colour pigmentation. But this is one of those bases that just shows through with your eyeshadow and really intensifies things. It's such a gorgeous colour. It's not really copper, it's more of a champagne taupe shade, I would say. And it's so pretty. I find that it gives such a beautiful shimmer to the eyelid, and the texture is really lovely. It's like a moussey texture, so easy to blend and apply, and like I said, makes such a big difference. I think this is a great alternative to using like a glitter or a pigment, and it's a lot less messy, but it gives that same shimmery effect, and you can definitely see it. It intensifies any eyeshadow you put on top of it. I really love this. It's so beautiful. Another eyeshadow product which I've really been liking is this from Bourjois. I have been so into my sort of pinky purple smoky eyes recently. I meant to use this today but I just forgot. But this is a beautiful base as well. This is the Colour Band eyeshadow stick in number 5, I think. Yeah, number 5. And it's a beautiful mauve shade. It's really pretty, and I find that this is perfect for the kind of smoky eye which I prefer. I think I prefer this kind of colour smoky eye which I have now to like the classic brown gold champagnes. And this is the shade. That's quite a heavy swatch, so it won't necessarily come off like that on the eyelid, and you kind of blend it out anyway. But it's such a gorgeous colour. I really like this, and I love that it's from the drugstore because I think it's a unique shade. You can kind of get a lot more of champagnes, bronzes, coppers, that kind of thing, but you don't get this kind of colour in every drugstore brand as a base. I think it's really pretty. I use it so often. Like I said, I meant to use it today but I just forgot, but honestly under this eyeshadow it would be perfect. It's definitely my kind of colour. If you're into those sort of purple smoky eyes, especially if you have brown eyes, I think it works great with brown eyes, then I would definitely recommend picking this up. The last thing has been a bit of a surprise for me. I got this in, I think it was a glossy box, and I remember when I got it I kind of said I wasn't sure if I was going to use it because I love my Seche Vite. That is like my favourite top coat. It's still my favourite, I have to say, and you get it for a pretty good price if you buy it on Amazon. But I have just been trying to cut down on spending, so I thought if I have another top coat I should just use that. And this is the one I've been using. This is the Revlon Colourstay Gel Envy Diamond Top Coat. It doesn't dry as fast as my Seche Vite. It doesn't really compete in that way, but it's a great top coat. It's quite thick, which I think is good because it gives you that shine, and it doesn't take too long to dry. I tend to apply my nail polish before I go to sleep, so that's kind of the test. So I leave this a little bit longer than I would with Seche Vite, like I wouldn't go straight to sleep with it, but it doesn't need too much longer. So if you're painting your nails during the day, like, you'll be fine. And I really like it. The packaging is really pretty. I love the cap on it. It's really cute, just like that sort of glittery diamond look. And like I said, it's just like a thick formula, and I really like the brush as well. The brush is nice and thick, so it doesn't take too long to apply the top coat, and it just goes on really easily. So I actually really like this. I'm happy it came in my glossy box. I'm glad I'm using it, and I'm glad I haven't had to spend money on a new bottle of Seche Vite. So I wanted to include this in my favourites. If you're looking for a top coat from the drugstore, then you can pick this one up so easily in like Superdrug or Boots or something, and it will get the job done. So that is my top 5 favourites, but I wanted to mention this as well. This is another product which I use all the time. It's in like the description bar of almost every single video I make, but I've never talked about it all that much. This is another beauty box find, and the reason I didn't include this in the 5 is because I don't know how easy it is to get in the UK. I actually have 2, but when they run out I think I will be struggling, but luckily eyeliners last a long time. This is from Pop Beauty and it's their Kajal pen. It's just a pencil eyeliner and it's in sooty black, so it's just a black. It's pretty pigmented, it's pretty dark, and I just love this to tightline. It's amazing. It doesn't transfer to like my waterline, my bottom waterline, and it's nice and pigmented, so it just kind of fills in that tightline and makes my lashes look fuller and thicker, and I honestly love it. It's like a must-have for me now. I don't use this smudger on the end or anything. I literally use it to tightline. I will use it in my waterline if I go for a black, but I don't really use black in my waterline very often. But I had to mention this because it's honestly amazing. If you can get your hands on it, especially if you're in the US, I would recommend it. I have like super smudgy, watery eyes, and this never transfers on me. I honestly love it. Okay, so that's my top 5 drugstore favourites of the moment, plus one little extra one. I think I'm going to try and make these videos every now and again. If I find new drugstore things which I love, I can just sort of make an updated version and share some more of my favourites. It just kind of separates things if you're looking for like a more affordable option, which who isn't looking for more affordable options? Like seriously, I spend too much money and I need to save where I can. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you heard of any new products which you haven't heard of before, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!